Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
How are you today?
Hi, Barbie.
Barbie, wake up. This is the real world.
Hi, Barbie.
What did you do last night, Barbie?
Well, didn't you come with me to the movies last night?
Yes, I did. I'm just trying to make you talk.
Oh, we went to the movies last night. Something we always enjoy doing. And guess what was playing? Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie. It was Barbie. And why did you really want to go see that movie?
Well, I thought it sounded interesting and it was light. You weren't going to get all, I didn't think you'd get all cranked up about anything bad that was happening. I mean, there were people who said good things about it, people said not good things about it. I think I had to go and see for myself whether Barbie was really a good movie, a bad movie. I liked it.
I liked it too. But the funny thing is, Barbie is becoming history. That's why we wanted to make sure we talked about it today. Barbie is becoming historic proportions. We want to tell you a little bit about the people who were in there to see the movie with us. My hair is sticking out funny. Try that.
It's not sticking out now.
Okay. Tell us.
Cute, Barbie.
Oh, Barbie, and I love those little pom-poms on your head, Barbie.
Took me hours.
Yes, I got purple pom-poms, Barbie.
Pink. Barbie should have pink.
I got pink hair. It would get light. They would think I had lumps on my head.
Very true.
That's true. So, tell everyone. Oh, I think you probably want to know who we are.
Valerie.
Alicia. Together,
Barbie.
And we are making videos for our loved ones and our family, and very importantly, for the future, so that our grandkids and their grandkids and their grandkids and whatever, even aliens someday. In the meantime, we have lots of other friends and family like to come and join us. And today we're talking about Barbie because it is historic. Now, tell everyone about who was in that theater last night.
Well, there were a lot of ladies there, but there were also a lot of men there. Maybe a couple children. I didn't see many children.
There were few children. It's not really a kid's movie. Make that note. It's not bad. It's just not really a kid's movie.
And there's nothing wrong with it if your kids see it.
Yeah.
It's a perfectly safe movie for your kids to see.
Yeah, it's just a little bit more mature for their interest level. It's not what they're going to expect.
They won't remember because I think you had to live through Barbie's life to know what some of the stuff they were talking about was. Even just her feet being up on toes, you know. If you didn't pay attention when you were a kid, you wouldn't even thought about that. But it was a big point in the show. It got things rolling.
Yep, it was just great. So of the people in the theater, we were probably the older ones. There were a few our age, but there was a lot of 40s, 40s, but everyone was wearing pink.
Yeah, that was amazing.
We didn't get that memo, but at least my pink hair kind of helped.
My sister gave me my pink memo, so I wore a pink shirt.
That's right. So there were people, everything was Barbie, skirts and shirts and some people had Barbie Dream House, Barbie Lays, and Barbie, there were all these really hilarious, and the theater was so crowded.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a theater crowded like that since.
Nobody walked out.
Nobody went to the bathroom.
No. It was a cute movie, and it was easy to watch. There were some parts that were just so silly.
They were stupid funny. But the thing is, too, that the last time I was at a theater that drew that much crowd, believe it or not, was Private Benjamin. And we had to walk around corners to get in. We waited around the block. And I think what they did is fill up one theater. When that theater was full, they opened the other side because it's a Barbie on the other side as we were leaving last night. So why do you think it's so popular?
I think people need a lift, you know? And Barbie with all the pink, everything was pink. And everybody was happy, and they didn't understand why people didn't get it. You know, they couldn't figure out why they were making such a big deal about things. You know, it was simple. It was Barbie. Everybody was Barbie. Everything was Barbie. Everything was pink. Her car, her boat, her house, everything was, and it was easy. And then things started to change for her.
And the thing is, I asked Valerie why she wanted to see the movie, and she said because it sounded interesting, she wanted to check it out. I was a little less inclined, simply because I'm not that big into animation and kids movies. I thought it was a kid movie, and but what got my attention was those politicians. They were going nuts. They were making like it was some kind of subversive trick. One of them even talked about it was a silent message about China and about how we were giving our country to China. It was just nuts. It was just a silly, cute, thought-provoking movie, you know?
A lot of little things in it, and you got to pay attention. I would see it again if I had nothing better to do. I'm not going to go out and pay to go to the movies to see it again. There was nothing that thought-provoking for me. I just plain enjoyed it.
I would probably pay $6 to rent it on Netflix or Prime or something to watch it uninterrupted, and even though there were, you just can't catch everything all at the same time.
I had somebody's big head in front of me, so that made it a little tough.
And that's the good big sister she was being, because she knows I'm a little person and she could see it better than I could if I had been sitting in that. That was very kind. I appreciate that very much.
You were carrying the popcorn, Barbie.
I did. Yes, Barbie, I did do that. So Barbie was not a part of our life as kids, other than through our children and their children. What was your first introduction to Barbie Land?
Well, I think it's when Yvonne, my oldest daughter, was young, very young, 2, 3. This Barbie doll came out. Looked like kind of a neat thing, and I kept thinking, looks awful grown up. I don't know if she's going to like it, because our baby dolls were baby dolls, and they would make little noises, and they would wet their diapers and all this other wonderful stuff, and things were changing. This was a grown-up doll with high-heel shoes and grown-up fashion designer clothes and hair that you could actually brush and all that, and they made something called Barbie's Dream House. All you had to do was punch out the cardboard and put that thing together. Well, after about 5 hours on Christmas Eve night, for a 2-year-old child sitting on the living room floor putting Barbie Dream House together, I was intimately familiar.
A little cussing, maybe?
No. Oh, no. This is a Barbie thing. Barbie doesn't let you cuss.
Well, I didn't feel as friendly building the Barbie Dream House for Mimi when she was little. And honestly, goodness, I kept thinking, we paid all that money for this piece of cardboard. And it was like $11, but we're talking 40 some odd years ago. So $11 was a little pricier.
Even longer ago than that.
Yeah, well, there's how many years between Mimi and Yvonne?
Well, Yvonne's 60 now.
You're right, there is a lot.
It's a
Mimi's
long
just
time.
50, 10 years. I wonder what you paid for that Barbie Dream House.
Too much. It was probably about $6.
Yeah.
And at the time, it was a stretch.
And in those days, it's another interesting thing. In those days, we had $1 too. Now, if you want to go back, go to YouTube and look up our video on toys. You will see dolls that our mom wardrobed for us. She made, it was like let's say, I don't know, how old would you say our little dolls were?
She was probably about 14, 12.
You think so?
I
was thinking more like 8 or 10.
Maybe.
Somewhere.
Maybe.
But it was a little doll that my mom made all these clothes for each one of us. It was fantastic.
And we had baby dolls.
Yeah, we had baby dolls.
We loved our
this
baby
was
dolls.
this the interim doll that my mom gave us.
I think she was perfect.
Started the fashion stuff. Then we went to Barbie with the high heels. So, my introduction was through Mimi. And what I was saying is, back in those days, you had 1 or 2 dolls. Now, if you ask a girl about her Barbies, you know, she's got like a dozen of them, and she's got to have her friend Skipper and Ken, yeah. But there was a really interesting part in the movie where they introduced all of the discontinued Barbies. So, but I don't want to tell you what they are, because you can watch and learn that for yourself. But that was hysterical. So by the time human consciousness changed, by the time Sammy came along, Sammy had a bunch of Barbies. I mean, she had Barbies galore. Most of them were Barbies. They were just, hi Barbie.
Hi Barbie.
And, so one day I want to show you a little, a thing of slides. And you know, I still haven't learned how to make it so I can share my screen. So I'm going to bring my laptop over and try to. We didn't actually practice it. We usually practice with this, and we didn't do it today.
Time has gone by so fast the past few months.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go up here. So I don't know if you ever saw the movie Calendar Girls, but it was mighty cute. And so one day, I'm going to just bring this up here. And I'm going to see if I can bring it around so you can see it. Okay, let me bring it down like this. Oh, don't want to end it. What's the matter with you? Just want to bring it down. So you can see Sammy was giving her Barbies a bath. Let's see what direction I go in here. And that didn't work. Come on. Come on, Barbie. Hey, Barbie. This is not funny. Why do you do this to me? Excuse me. I'm going to run this show. Dag nabbit. I don't know how I change it. Oh, I don't have a touch screen. How do I change it? Okay, over here. Over here. So, get down there. There are all her, tag nabbit. Her Barbies were in the tub. Can you see it? Yeah. They're all in the sink. She was washing them. And I was thinking about the movie Calendar Girls. And I said, oh, I got an idea. Why don't we make a Calendar Girls calendar with your Barbies? And so here it is. That was January. It's Happy New Year. I don't know if you got it forwards or backwards. It says Happy New Year. And then February. We found all this stuff around the house that we used to make these calendar things. And there's March. And there's April. And there's May. I think that's July. I think they got mixed up. That doesn't look like. How did I get two on the same page? I don't know how I did that. I think I have to unclick these. I don't know. That's at the beach. I think that's July. And that's August, because it's sunflowers. Then we have September, back to school. October, whoops, I did it again where I get to. I don't know how I do that. Take you off. There's October. And, come on. November. And December. So I did a Barbie Calendar Girls calendar with Sammy's. We did it. Sammy and I did it. We had a great time. We laughed a lot. We made a calendar, and we gave them to the men in the family for Christmas because we thought that would be. They got their own pin-up calendar. Some people are just kind of wacky, you know? So anyway, I think that's pretty much our Barbie video. But what I also wanted to add is there's a lot of meaning. There's a lot of meaning in the Barbie movie. First of all, there's metaphysics. If you're into metaphysics and you look between the scenes, as it were, and see the message they're getting out, it's historical because something has not been this popular. I mean, even Star Wars, they weren't pulling in stuff like this. It's like a phenomenon, but a part of the reason it's a phenomenon is because the people that were speaking out against it.
Yeah, kind of sad, really. Something, appearing to be innocent like that. You start looking for things in the movie that you think are wrong. For me, I couldn't find anything that was offensive.
No, there were a few little quips that were like double entendre, they call that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they had a double meaning maybe, but they were funny, and for a little kid that would go right over their head. They wouldn't even think about it. Would I take a child to the movie? Not necessarily, because I want to enjoy it for myself.
Too fast, too much action.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes you want a Barbie.
No, it does not.
I'm a minimalist. I don't want any dolls. Don't get any ideas and decide to send me one, because I will give it away. Well, we hope that you maybe think about seeing Barbie. Right, Barbie?
Yeah. What was this? Siskel and Ebert always would recommend movies.
That's right. And we give it each
thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. Okay, so
I wouldn't say it was the very best movie I ever saw, but it was a pleasant way to spend the evening.
A pleasant way with
a lot of people that were having a good time.
Yeah, everybody
they
laughing.
Were talking and laughing, and like when the groups are doing things together, it's like I was there once. I remember that. I would know when we did that. It was the same thing, All of a sudden I'm grown up. I was 10 years old, and look at that.
Yeah, and there were a lot of little areas of, they weren't disturbing, but you could tell the people were talking to each other about, we remember, blah, blah. And it was even maybe a taste of innocence lost.
The man sitting in front of us thought he got a real treat when he got up and realized that he had a pink-haired Barbie sitting right behind him. He couldn't get over it. He kept saying, he stopped us in the parking lot saying,
did.
Barbie.
Bye, Barbie. I said, I'm senior Barbie. All right, guys. Well, it was fun. We hope you enjoyed it. And decades from now, we hope someone in our family watches it and gets a look at this insane phenomenon that was the unexpected hit that some people hated. That's called
There's Always Somebody.
Barbie. Bye, Barbie.
Bye, Barbie.
Bye, Barbie.
Bye, Barbie.